In this video, I'm going to show you how to utilize the Auto Digitizing Wizard. This is a great feature of the Total Control Express software. You will love how wonderful of a job that the Auto Digitizing Wizard is able to do for you. I'm going to show you right now that I have a page open in the software, and I'm going to click the Auto Digitizing Wizard icon. And when I do that, a little window is going to pop up. And the first thing that I need to do is select an image that I want to convert into stitches. So if I hit the select image button, you will notice that it's just kind of going to allow me to navigate to my computer to be able to find designs to work with here. So I just have to go and find a design that I want to use. And I'm just going to get one open here. And I'm going to come over and let's just do this Christmas tree here. And I'm going to select open. And now I'm going to hit next. And with this, you will notice the first thing you do that it shows is the image with the little black lines across it. First thing I have to do is select or make a change to the size of the image, whatever size I want it to become. So I want this to be about 4 inches. So in this width section, or in the height, rather, I'm going to make it 100 millimeters because that's about 4 inches. And then I'm going to hit next. Now the software is kind of gone, the wizard has kind of gone through and it's found the different colors in this image and it's displaying them right here. These are the colors that it found. I can choose to edit this image if I want. If I choose the edit image, it will open up Windows Paint and where I can make some changes, or I can simply just go to next. And in this section, it shows that it's vectorizing that photograph. So what it's doing is it's finding the outlines for each of the colors. You can see them highlighted in black here. So it's kind of gone through the image and it's noticed the different sections. And it's kind of showing them to you right now that if we go further, it's going to base it off of these outlines. It's going to base the stitches off of this. So one thing to point out here is that you have a checkbox here for fill background area with stitches. Right now it's unchecked because in a photograph you do have a background color like this one. It's white. I don't want the white to be turned into stitches, so I'm going to keep this unchecked. If I wanted the white to be included, all I would need to do is click this box. But since that's just background that I don't want, I'm not going to select it. I'm just going to go to next. And this is the final page of the wizard. This is where it gives you options for some things that you might want to do. Right now I'm going to minimize color changes in the design. I'm going to keep that checked. Lock stitches are what are little stitches that take place before an object starts and when it ends, so that if you have a trim that takes place, your stitches won't unravel. So I'm going to keep that checked as always. And then for the trimming, I'm going to say that I want to always trim, just to kind of, that's just an example. You don't have to, but I'm going to tell it to always trim, and then I'm going to hit finish. And so what the software did is it took that photograph and it turned it all into stitches, and just with a couple clicks of the button. And I can show you again. Let's go ahead and bring up another design just to kind of show you how the software works here. Let's go ahead and bring up go ahead and bring up this hamburger. It's a little bit more complex. So let's go ahead and bring this up, hit next. Let's go ahead and make this one 4 inches wide as well, 100 millimeters. Go to next. I'm going to let it work with the colors that it sees here. It's finding 8 colors. I'm going to go to next. Now I don't want this background, so I'm going to keep that unchecked. Hit next, and I'm going to go ahead and hit finish. And so the software is going to take that photograph and it's going to turn it into stitches. And you can see it does a pretty good job of doing that. Sometimes when you do this, you see that I hit the 3D view so you could see the stitches. Now, if I was going to stitch this out, I would want this black outline to be done last, so it kind of covers up all of the stitches. But you'll notice in the sequence view that it's kind of halfway down. I can move this to the bottom just by selecting that black color. I'm going to right mouse click, I'm going to hover over move, and I'm going to choose last. And what that did is it moved it down to the bottom. You can see how now it clearly defines everything. The auto digitizing in the software is excellent. It does a really good job. Sometimes you might have to modify some things. I will say that a lot of it has to do with the quality of the image you bring in. So if you bring in an image that is very low quality, sometimes we call it pixelated, where it's very grainy looking, you're not going to get as good a results as if you bring in one that is a really high quality. So sometimes it will depend on the quality of the image and how good it does. The other factors are size. So if you try to make something really, really small and detailed, it might not do as good of a job for you as if you're doing something larger in size. So just something to keep in mind. But the auto digitizing wizard is fun to use. It works great, and it's very simple to use as well. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I hope that you explore the auto digitizing wizard to create some designs with a couple clicks of the buttons. We'll see you in the next video.